You're getting very sleepy. Sleepy. Stay tuned. Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a brand new show. Well, a brand new edition of the Horrors That Time Forgot. This is the Horrors That Time Forgot Monster Edition, and this month we are going on the theme of vampires. Yes, blood-sucking demons of the night. So, just like the previous version of this show, the previous edition, I went through that one. I went through decades. This one, I'm going through the subgenres of monsters. And yeah, like I say, this month it's going to be vampires. So I'm going to recommend 3 vampire horrors that that have gone underappreciated or underrated, or don't get the attention they deserve, or genuinely just forgotten about as the years have gone on. So here we go, and we end all this with a shout out. So yes, let's get into this 3 recommendations that I recommend. So, our first recommendation is Lesbian Vampire Killers. By the way, this is in no particular ranking order. These are just 3 movies that I recommend to you. So yeah, first one, Lesbian Vampire Killers. This is a vampire comedy horror where 2 buddies go looking for a good time with ladies, which they do have at the beginning of the evening, but then their whole party gets crashed by a clan of lesbian vampires that want to resurrect their evil queen, Camilla, and pretty much kill the last descendant of the warrior that killed them all, which is one of our protagonists. This stars James Corden, yes, late show James Corden, and his former comedy partner, Matthew Horn, and also former Doctor Who, Paul McGann, and some Danish actors, Dutch or something, Mayana something, I don't know. But still, it's a fun film and I recommend it, so check it out. And then my next recommendation is Near Dark. This is a cult western horror directed by Catherine Bigelow that stars Adrian something, I can't remember his last name now. But this also features Bill Paxton and Lance Henriksen, and this follows a young cowboy who falls in with the wrong crowd. He then is slowly turning into a vampire, but must choose then between should he stay human or should he become a vampire. And yeah, this movie was completely bombed when it came out, but over time has grown appreciated and has the cult following, but still I feel is underrated and not a lot of people talk about it still. And my final recommendation is the movie Life Force. This is directed by Tobe Hooper. It's a sci-fi erotic horror where some astronauts discover a spaceship that has weird creatures in there, including 3 naked human bodies, which they find are not human bodies. Only when they come onto Earth, they are space vampires, but they're not the blood-sucking kind. They're the energy-draining kind. Life force draining vampires, and I really enjoyed this one. It has good effects for the mid-80s, and I've not heard enough people go on about it, so I recommend that. It even features a pre-Star Trek Patrick Stewart in there, so go and check them out. So those are my 3 recommendations for it, so there you are. So now we go to our final part of the show, our monthly shout-outs. I'm going to kick the shout-outs off in this one with Sarah of Horror. She is a Swedish horror YouTuber that does horror movie reviews and also does collection videos, showing her horror collections that she has, and even does like a show called Scary Things and Spicy Wings, where her and a friend talk about horror movies whilst eating spicy hot wings. And also, sometimes she even does some of her videos with friends or with cousins or something. And, she's a lovely woman, nice person, and, she, she definitely deserves more attention. So go check her out. Her channel is linked down below in the description, so go and check her out. Be sure to tell her that I sent you her way. So, that's it for this month's episode of The Horrors That Time Forgot, Monster Edition, Vampires. So, have you heard of any of these vampire movies? Do you think they're underappreciated? Share all that down below in the comments, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. No pressure, but hey, it's always there if you want to sub. All my social media links are linked down below. So that's it for this one. So until next time, don't have nightmares.